him. Sorry, folks. Stand by while we address this.
Irony of talk is that he's got trick manacles and handcuffs and things like that that he can get out of.
If only they'd use those.
Right, yeah. He's got some BAM jacks. Maybe he can blow up one. I just have to get this lit now. Ow, ow.
Connecting. Oh, it's still logged in as Tolkien Society, because that's from Saturday's meeting and broadcast, was our monthly Tolkien Society meeting.
I'm a librarian. I'm talking into joining your Tolkien Society.
Great. Excellent. Hello.
No.
Oh, we need his audio, though.
Oh, hello.
There we go. Okay.
All right.
That seems to be better for now.
Cool.
Yep, that seemed to clear it up for now. We'll see
All
how
right.
that lasts.
Now, you think there's any guards about? Poking, kind of looking around.
Well, I imagine there are. These don't seem like the kind of people who take anything lightly.
Huh.
What did you just change there, Dan? Anything?
I didn't change anything.
Okay, weird. All right.
So should I come get you out of your ropes or just sit tight?
I think we should sit tight. You should make yourself as comfortable as you'd like to be.
Oh. Well. All right then. If you say so.
You can untie me.
Hey, who was that?
It's Weevil.
Oh. All right then. Where's he at?
I'm over here.
Hold on. Let's see. I inspect the stable door to
Okay.
see if there's.
You can't see well enough, so you have to do it by feel. You reach over and eventually you find a little slide bolt
Okay.
to open it. It's up high,
Okay.
and then you're able to open the door.
You know, kind of.
So apparently they don't have like prisons here
All
or
right.
dungeons here, so they've used the stables.
All right then. Hold up. I kind of feel my way and
Okay.
walk in,
What's taking you so long?
but I can't see nothing.
Oh yeah.
Man, I wish there's like some sort of like I don't know, glasses or something to put on and see in the dark like you folks can. That'd be so nice.
Ooh, I should make one of those.
You can make that?
I don't know.
You hear back from where you came, the main stable door opens up,
Oh, shoot.
and a lantern comes in and illuminates the whole area, which those of you who had your vision switched temporarily blind you for a second. So you're right over by the stable by Weevil, so kind of the other end, and you look back and you see it's Rolf with one of the lanterns, and he sees you.
Hey.
You're not supposed to be out. You're supposed to stay in your stall.
Oh. Why?
He goes and sets the lantern down carefully on a stool.
Okay. Wait.
Does this to you.
So is there like a place to go, a bucket or anything?
You can wait till morning.
Oh shoot.
I'll get you a bucket if you want.
Oh, thank you. That'd be not kindly of you.
Get back in your stall.
Sure thing.
Does this mean I'm not going to get untied?
The whole place is a toilet.
He just holds the stable door open for
thank
you.
you. So how long are we
Gestures.
staying here for?
Until they decide what to do with you.
Oh. So, we's gonna get to see the lady at all?
That is for them to decide. I do not know.
Oh. So, like, I can get why you don't say the M word, his name. How come you don't say her name, neither?
We don't want the spies to know who is here.
Oh, okay, I get that. I can see that. All right, then. All right,
Because
then.
the lady is just the lady. No one knows who that might be. We say the name, it gives away. They might send
Oh.
more forces if they know who.
Oh, I got you. I see. All right, then. All right, well, you take care. Have a pleasant night.
He locks it, says 1 minute. He goes and steps out, leaves the big door open.
Okay, then.
Comes back about, do you do anything while the door is sitting there open? The lantern sitting there on the stool, the outer door wide open.
I pick up the rope that I was like, I wonder they want me to put this back on. That wasn't too comfortable. Well, I guess if I just sits it close by, they won't have no hassle about it.
Yeah, he comes back and hands over a bucket to you.
Oh, thank you.
There's the bucket.
All right.
Be good.
All right, then you take care.
Stay in your stable.
Okay. Oh, is Leon and Dodson doing okay? The mule and the horse that came in with.
There and there.
Oh, good. They
And
got fed?
we have over in there your furry animals.
Okay, then. Okay, they's all okay, too?
Where's
Those two are
Socrates?
sleeping, but they
Okay.
should be okay by morning.
Oh, and anyone brush them down?
No.
No, not the furry animals, the horses and the mule.
No.
Can I go do that?
No.
You sure? I won't
They
leave?
told me to make you stay in your stable.
Oh, all right, then.
So stay in your stable.
All right. Well, you have a good night.
Yeah, good night. Yeah.
Okay.
Looks confused, like he's thinking there's something not right. It's nagging at him. And he's kind of looking around. He's kind of pointing to the stables, kind of counting them.
Yeah, the stables are still there.
They are in stables. He goes and picks up the lantern and goes out and shuts the door. You hear him sit outside somewhere, creak into a chair out there.
Well, they seem like nice folks. I mean, when you get right down to it.
Are you gonna untie me or not?
Well, now, he asked me nicely to stay in the stable.
Quiet, go to sleep in there.
All
You
right.
make too much noise.
All right. Shoot. Oh, well. Makes up
So you just
Well, like, what are we going to go and do?
there's doors on the other end.
Be chased by wild geese? I mean, they could have killed us already. I mean,
True. Many times over, yep.
Yeah.
Weevil's having nightmares of giant geese.
Well, since I have myself free, I arrange things nicely.
Okay.
Kind of spread out.
You make your stable nice and organized.
Well, I'm going to stretch out, no sense.
Yeah, plenty of room.
All right, then.
Okay. Torin goes. Pretty soon you hear Torin, after some futzing around, you hear him snoring. Moisha, do anything?
Herschel!
Quiet in there. Go to sleep.
Foreigners.
There's Herschel.
Talk. You do anything?
Cock is going to try to do a magic trick of sneaking out of his bonds. This escape artistry is normal to magicians, but since he's not actually trained in it,
He doesn't have rope use. Does anybody else have rope use?
Weevil has rope use.
Okay.
since Talk's not actually trained in it, I guess he's going to use a dex check.
What's that, Joe?
Talk should do a 2D illusion of his hands not tied up. He'll only be tied in the remaining third dimension. He'll be tied up in his
What
hands.
is causing that audio?
Well, if I can do some
not
fourth
the GPU, it's
dimensional
not the CPU.
transversals here. Alright. About 27.
You can see the processes, right?
I know.
So,
I don't know
you'd
what's
say-
causing it.
At least -4 for non-proficiency.
No, if he doesn't know how, he's just out of luck. If he doesn't have any skill in it.
No natural ones to get through things, or
He's either going, okay, I'm going to try to figure out how this works because I've seen it done on stage. And he fusses.
All right.
He doesn't succeed.
He could, because of his stage background, on a natural one.
6
So that would be no.
out of 16. It's still
Okay.
a 0.
All right. Weevil.
Weevil is going to call for his badger.
Okay.
Anything happen?
Nope.
Come on. I know you're out there.
Socrates is, remember, the name of the badger.
Yeah. Socrates, come here. Socrates. No.
Socrates.
He's the greatest. He's so great. Come on, Socrates, where are you? No responses whatsoever. Is he tucking in burrowing animal? And he's talking to
Yeah.
a burrowing animal
Yeah,
and
yeah,
see
yeah.
if anything responds. Looking for mice.
Okay, there are a few mice chitter back.
Hey, come here. Chew on this.
Weevil does have a chance to just slip his bonds through rope use.
Yeah, he's got rope use. If
But
you
he's
want
trying. He's going to try to. We wanted Socrates to come first, but
Okay,
Okay.
so Mouse comes running up. What do you want? It's dangerous here. What do you want?
chew. Chew on rope.
That doesn't look tasty. Don't you mean tasty? I want something tasty. Give me something tasty.
You chew rope. I give tasty.
What do you want? Give me cheese. Give me cheese.
Yes.
Starts chewing away.
Smarter than the average bear.
Poor Mouse. All right, eventually chews through. Cheese. Give me cheese, please. Give me cheese. Give me cheese.
Okay, here you go. A little bit of cheese.
Does he have cheese?
He's got rations.
Well, all right.
The
Some
rations
dried,
don't say what they have,
sure.
cheese.
All right.
Wait, we have stuff with us?
Oh wait, no. He didn't have his rations. All right. What are we thinking? What is his pack? Duh.
I owe you one?
Foo. What?
They stole my food. I give you some later. You stay with me.
You lied to me.
No, I don't.
I'm telling the others you lied to me. And he darts and runs away.
Oops. Now, all the mice for 100 miles.
Okay. Good catch. Thank you. Space that. All right. So, Weevil's hands are free.
He's going to sneak over to Tox.
Okay. Well, first he has to get out of the stall.
Does the door go all the way down, or can he go under it?
Goes all the way down. We already established that.
Okay.
The lock is up on top on the other side. And it's about 5'6".
And they didn't leave a stool for milking the cow.
Not in this one.
It's a stable. There's probably plenty of stool.
Oh.
He stacks up all the stool.
4 o'clock, time for milking.
What would he have hidden on him, if anything?
So, Torn is snoring. River is meditating. Farhad? You heard a bunch
Have
of
I been able to,
chittering.
like, loosen or more comfortable?
Go ahead and roll a d20. You don't have rope use either?
No, but I do have an 18 dex.
Okay.
Oh, 6.
Okay. Yeah, without some skill related to it, you've got them a little bit of slack, but not enough to get out. They were definitely well tied.
Yeah, okay.
So if you have a creative way to take care of the rope, there's lots of options.
So what?
If you have a creative solution for dealing with the rope, there are lots of options.
Yeah, well, what can I see?
The usual accoutrement of a stable, an active stable. Your particular stable is empty, but you see tack and harness hanging up, over in the upper areas and here and there, and
In the stable I'm in, or just like through over the door?
the larger stable building, not
The
in your
stall.
not in the
As
stall.
opposed to the stable.
Yeah, in the stall, it's just fresh straw on your blanket, and that's it. And then the door and all that.
Nails in the door, hinge on the door.
Yeah.
Iron. What are they made of?
Iron. Yeah, they're just simple iron, and so there's a few nails sticking out here and there.
How far are they sticking up?
1/4 inch or so. Okay. All right.
Doors
Okay.
open in or out?
Out.
So the hinge is on the outside. Are there any hooks in the room?
Nope.
Like where you'd hang something
Not
on?
in the room, just outside. On the outside of that area, there's hooks, but nothing inside the stall because you wouldn't want an animal to gouge itself on that.
So, how long would my belt be? So they didn't take my belt.
Bed's on your waist. No, they did not take your belt. It was not a suicide watch.
Joe stole my idea.
Okay.
I am going to take my
You
belt
can
and
do the
throw it
same
over the
thing.
door.
It's okay.
No,
Okay.
Moishe is going
By
to
the way,
for
it is interesting to note during the interrogations, the two are most rebellious characters. The players are siblings. Interesting.
I don't want to brag. Katie and I are the only two people in the group that believe that confrontation and violence are good solutions.
Yes, but not among the players.
What's that?
Everyone else is a coward.
Oh yeah, that sums it up.
If violence isn't the answer, you're asking the wrong questions.
All right. So, Moisha, you're also looking for something you can rub it against and
Yeah.
start. Okay. You're both making progress. It'll take a little while, but you're making progress tearing through your ropes.
People's trying to take his buckle and go over the top
Try to
and see if he can catch on.
On a
it.
loop or something, on a hook.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's trying to see if he can find
Roll
it.
his dex.
20. I'll take that, Emma. 2.
Okay. First try. Whack. Wraps around a hook up there.
No, he's trying to get the doorknob.
Oh no.
So go over the top.
That's a slide bolt.
But he can't hook onto the bolt? Just try to slide it over? Okay.
No, that way there.
So he's got a hook.
But he's got a good hook on
Okay,
it.
so
Yeah.
he's going to try to climb his way up.
There
to
you
get
go.
up high enough to get over the
He climbs up to the top, and now he can kind of reach that bolt if he wants. Okay, they're difficult. Yeah, it locks and does he scream as it swings out?
Just a little.
Okay, all right, but that's it. Just a little whimper. Okay, need to know because there's someone outside. So, all right. So door kind of swings open. Well-oiled hinges, so it swings open quietly.
Okay, slide down.
Okay,
Get my belt back on.
it's kind of stuck on the hook. Roll another dex check.
9 out of 16.
All right, he gets it unhooked. Takes a little effort, but gets it unhooked.
There
There you
goes
go.
the verses. I'm checking all the doors until I find an open one.
There you can tell just by looking, but
Right,
just
I'm
on the
looking,
slide
I'm looking
bolt.
for ones that
They
I
are all locked.
And any tools in the
Yes.
hallway.
Yeah. Back by this door area, there's a whole shelf full of tools of all kinds.
So I'm assuming a rake or a pitchfork.
Sure. Yeah. A couple of pitchforks, some shovels.
So I take a long enough tool that I can grab hold and reach things and along unlock.
That's going to be very tricky to do.
You just have a bolt with a handle sticking out,
Yeah,
right?
well, no, it's the little metal with the little eye that you slide
I have to lift
over.
it up and twist?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not really.
No.
With a.
With a fork, you
You gotta lift it up, slide it over.
have terrible leverage, so
Yeah.
No, just get the fork up into the hole, lift it up to there, and then.
Okay.
Pull it.
But you're gonna try to do it with a pitchfork.
Yeah. And I'm going to the one that Talk is in.
Okay, that was the one next to you. They tossed the two gnomes together.
Right.
Okay, give it a shot. It's gonna be very difficult.
6.
Okay. Out of
16 for dex.
yeah, all right. You managed. You're like, oh yeah, I got that.
I'm a very talented gnome.
So Talk is in there. He's all tied up.
Come over and I untie him.
Okay, you do so.
And somebody else is trying.
now you make almost a whole character.
Yeah.
Almost. 2/3.
We'll stand on top of his shoulders, and then we can get the other ones easier. I'll stand on his shoulders.
That's funny, Dan. Some comments from the audience that we'll share. So this goes back to the let's see. You cheated the mouse. This is Pocket Dragon.
Oh no!
Shame. Nephestus says, cheated. The mouse vows to gain enough power to never be cheated again. He eventually meets a young artist named Walt. We never find out what happened to the mouse because Walt ripped him off and stole all his ideas.
The mouse who roared. Oh, very nice.
Anyway, back to the story. All right, so you get Talk unlocked or untied.
And they're having an argument whether or not it's dignified for me to stand on his shoulders to reach lock.
Okay, so the two gnomes are arguing.
Yeah.
About that time, both
quietly.
Moisha and Farhad tear through your initial bonds, at least your hands.
Just trying to get blood back
Yeah,
into my...
yeah. They were well tied, but actually they were not too bad as far as that goes.
You're
So.
cool.
Yeah. So you're getting your feet untied now at this point, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then?
I go looking for Herschel.
Okay. Joe?
Farhad just, now that he's loose, just piles up all the straw in the stable he's in, make sure it's clean, and like makes it into a big pile and then lays down to sleep.
Okay.
But he didn't sleep comfortably.
Right. At least he's not bound. Okay.
He's gonna get 8 hours of sleep.
Yes. Need to get a few of those to get those levels up. Yes. River had that in mind too, I take it. No?
No, I didn't level up
Oh, okay. All right.
easily, so.
But Torin did. No.
Try.
No, Tor's just like, well,
Yeah, he doesn't know what else to do. He was told not to do anything, so he didn't.
Farhad's like, let's just stay here. And the guards like, stay put. And like, well, they seem nice. And so,
Definitely a different
They
adventuring group.
seem nice after all that.
All right, Moisha, you're free. What do you do?
I go look for Herschel.
Okay, so you're opening the stalls.
Yeah.
You can reach them. You're tall enough.
Yeah.
All right. About 3 stables down on the other side, you find Herschel and the Badger tossed in, both sleeping soundly.
I check on Herschel,
Breathing.
and I'll curl up next to him
Okay. All right. And then go back to sleep.
and go back to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
the next day.
Talk and Weevil.
Okay, they go down and they discover that everybody's not tied up anymore. River, are you tied up still?
River is still tied up. She's meditating, so she's not going to respond to anything, but
You untie her in her meditation.
she knows what's happening around her. She can hear still. And
Weevil attempts to untie her while she's meditating and see if she responds. You're like, what's she doing? I don't understand this. Is she asleep or awake? I don't get this.
I'm
Okay.
awake.
No. Well, why haven't you untied yourself yet?
Right back into meditation.
Fine.
Finish untying her.
Yep.
Okay.
And she's obviously not.
All right.
anyway.
And then,
I go around. I notice that every single person is like free. But
and you find Socrates in the same stall with Herschel, and you see that Moisha has curled up and gone to sleep with Herschel.
So I check on Socrates. Socrates is safe and healthy and all that stuff.
Breathing, won't wake up,
Oh.
but breathing. Just
So I
seems to
curl
be
up.
asleep.
Curl up with Socrates.
Okay.
I'm gonna sleep. Leaving top
As you're starting to fade off, you see above you up on the stall a dozen pair of glittering eyes looking down at you. Small little eye, beady eyes looking down at you.
And thus we lose people. Just bones.
Don't mess with the mouse.
The mouse who roared. I'm having nightmares tonight.
And they're just looking at you. A dozen of them.
Promise I will get some cheese.
Is that in their language?
Yes.
They kind of look at each other and look back at you. They just stay up there just watching you.
Talks like, what did you do?
Do you still have the golden cord around your arm when you said that?
What's talk?
Talks like, well, fine. Heads back to his stable because obviously he's not going to escape on his own.
Okay. So the whole party has freed itself and decided to just go back to sleep in the stables.
Well,
Correct? I'm just making sure I
yeah,
understand
yes.
this correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talk's afraid he's going to be attacked by ducks if he
Yeah.
leaves.
What was that, Joe?
Except for Lillian, who was freed against her own will.
I mean, River figured they do stupid stuff, so she wouldn't be involved with stupid things, and she'll wake up 4 hours before everybody else.
Right.
So
Okay. So
Yeah.
everybody goes to
If
sleep.
I can't wake up Herschel, there's no reason to
Okay.
leave.
All right. Everybody else goes to sleep. River,
8 hours of rest.
you finish your meditation and
4
feel well
hours later.
rested.
Yes.
You can hear people snoring in the barn and outside of the barn.
The
Okay.
guard's asleep.
Woohoo!
Wait, so outside of the barn, the
You
guard.
can hear somebody snoring pretty loudly outside the barn too. Yeah,
Okay.
as well as within.
River's going to start now looking around.
Okay. You look around, you see the stables have all been open for the most part, except for his, but you see everybody's bonds are freed.
Mm-hmm.
And Moisha's curled up with Herschel, and Weevil's curled up with Socrates.
Okay.
When you came out, you saw a dozen little mice that were in the stall that were on Weevil. They seem to be fiddling around with Weevil in some way. They all scurry away when you come walking up. About a dozen mice go squeaking away. And you see he's covered in mouse droppings.
He got off easy.
Okay.
Just him. Not Moisha, not the animals, just him.
Yeah, River's gonna look around for like anything useful or there
There's
things.
lots of tools here. Oh yeah, there's a whole stable full of tools.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody is asleep.
Yeah.
And it's still dark outside.
Read that.
Go wake up the guy when he's doing a hop job.
She's. So is there only one entrance?
Nope,
Or
there's
multiple?
doors on each side. Yeah,
Okay.
the one closer to him is two big doors, and then there's a smaller back
door.
Yeah, next to that's all the tools and such, shelves of tools. Yeah, just a big long stable barn with stables on each side. About a dozen. 6 on each side.
I don't know what to do with everyone asleep. It's
Yeah,
weird.
I'm perplexed. I mean,
You could wake them up.
Yes. Just.
You
she
hear the
doesn't
snoring
know where-
outside.
Yeah. Well, first I'm gonna like try to check on the guard. Like.
okay,
he's,
so
like-
go to that door.
Yeah, just like check, see if there's
Yeah,
anyone else.
He's on a stool. He's kicked back. You see he was whittling. He's got some wood he was whittling.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lantern next to him. It's kind of sputtering a little low on oil. And he's just falling asleep like that. He's just...
Perfect. Okay, yeah. So she's gonna go
And
back.
You also gauge it's about 3 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Okay.
guessing by the stars and such.
River's gonna go wake up Moisha.
Okay. It's cold but clear. All right, so Moisha, you're being disturbed
Moisha,
in your sleep.
Moisha, are we going to escape at all or something? Or the guard's asleep?
I wouldn't know what to do if we did it.
I agree with you on that one.
Let's go wake up Farhad.
Broke
Okay.
the party spirit. Just like, what do you do? Whatever.
I was like, what do we do now? Go to meet the person you don't know, give them the thing.
Like,
We don't
We don't
have
have the
no
thing.
information anymore. We don't have the thing. It's like,
I know 2 gnomes that are afraid to go out and meet the ducks. The geese.
I don't blame all of them on that. That's terrifying.
Yeah, let me see if I can get Herschel up.
Okay.
I wake up Herschel.
He whimpers a little, but
Oh,
just
come on,
twitches,
Herschel.
will not wake up.
Say, if I can't wake up Herschel, I can't go anywhere.
Got any pepper?
I got nothing.
Who said that?
Weevil. Dang, pepper. Hey, what the
Weevil's-
heck is going on here? I got stuff all over me.
Covered in mouse droppings. Quite
Pepper and mouse droppings.
thoroughly.
I said I would pay you.
You hear some laughing chitters up in the attic area, the loft area. You owe us! You owe us! You owe us!
Me. Farhad.
You have to go over to Farhad because he's not in this.
Yeah.
Okay.
While he was fighting with the mice, I was
Okay.
going
Okay.
down.
Okay.
All right.
And then
Farhad is looking very comfortable in his stall. Sleeping.
Oh, Farhad.
But sleeping comfortably.
Farhad. Farhad. You awake? Are you awake now? Are you awake now?
Do you open his stall or you just
Yeah.
keep talking? Okay.
I open his stall and then I start poking at him.
All right. Farhad, someone's poking at you.
I'm asleep.
Torrance not gonna have any better of an idea what to do.
Oh, thanks.
Well, they're starting to get their norming going here.
The gnomes are a little too skittery.
Mm-hmm.
We're
I-
scary gnomes.
I can't wake Herschel.
Okay.
There's no place to go.
Should I try to find out or wait?
Can you say that
Okay.
again because John was coughing?
Yeah.
I'll help you look for our stuff.
Yeah. Do I
Say it again,
yeah,
please.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Do you want me to look for our things, or should we just wait?
I'll go with you. We can look for our things.
And a
Okay.
quick reminder, you all have heard that the horses are right there and they weren't taken down at all. They probably still have our stuff on it.
Well, not all of our stuff.
No?
Well, the
They
stuff they
didn't-
took off of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't say they did anything to the horses. I even
Oh.
asked them if they did anything to the horses. Like, no.
We do
Okay.
not know this. Oh,
No,
actually,
yeah,
you
we
did.
did.
Okay, yeah, I
We were all
forgot.
right.
So, let's
Uh,
check.
Yeah.
I think the important things, though, are somewhere else.
Well, I would check
Yeah.
Leon and Dobson then, if I remembered. But I wouldn't have remembered. I'm and Kevin. I'm focused on getting Herschel awake. But at River's suggestion, I would start looking.
Okay. Yeah, your horses are just stuck in the stalls. They didn't even bother to unbridle them or anything. They just stuck them in the stalls, which is not very nice to the animals.
Yeah.
And they're a little grouchy because they haven't been unbridled and unsaddled and ungeared. So any gear that was on the horses or the mule, still on there.
That's on Dobson. Minus the garrots I have.
Right.
Well, actually, they would be on there. They just saw caps down.
Are you going to sneak out and go try to find your gear?
I have no idea where it'd be either. Is the problem, but
I will. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, the last place
Yeah.
you saw was not far from the well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the back door
Okay.
and just like open it up, like,
Okay.
look around.
You open it up. You don't see anybody around. You realize you're facing away from the town. You're facing somewhere south, you think, when you come out that side.
So where
Um,
where are we at this?
yeah, that's this building here. So
That
there's
building.
actually an attached building to it as well, but you're poking your head out here.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to go around. If I'm just coming out of there, then I would try to sneak around to the right.
To the east, and that way.
Right, so
Okay.
west.
Okay, and then you see the guard sleeping on his
West.
stool.
The opposite
Other
direction.
way,
I want to go
okay,
the opposite.
west. Okay.
Yeah, and go along and look at the center of the area. So go past.
there
Yeah,
or sneak between.
not between. I don't
Okay.
want to like go near that
Okay.
guard.
All right. So anyway, when you peer out here, you're being very careful, and of course you've got your infravision and everything. And you see someone come marching quietly, but marching this way, appears to be on duty, and walks a few hundred feet this way, and then turns around, looks around, and marches back. and just seems to just be doing a simple march back and forth.
And I'm guessing they have a torch or something.
No,
or
no, they're just doing it in the dark.
Okay.
So, the moon has since set and there's moonlight. So, but when he was stopping, he was kind of looking and listening, and is marching quietly. Not making a bunch of noise and such.
I'm gonna go back to Moisha.
Okay.
Moisha, do you want to look around with me for our things, or?
Sure. Let's get Torin to take care of these horses first.
Okay.
Torin.
Huh?
Torin, wake up. Say, Kevin and Leon and Dobson need your help.
Well, what's wrong with him?
Well, they're still bridled and saddled
Yeah.
and haven't been brushed down.
All right. Well, I really like to, but I can't see a thing in here. And so I think he said he's gonna light a lantern or something. That guard, he's gonna be he ain't gonna be polite the next go around. You know what I'm saying? And
He's asleep.
oh, that. Yeah, he's late. Right, does he still have his lantern out front?
Yes.
Oh, did he bring that in here?
Sure.
So creep on out and
Yeah.
do that. Okay, roll your decks. I assume you don't have any thief skills.
No.
You're just
Okay,
creeping.
when I'm checking out Dobson, I'm gonna take one of the 2 daggers and
4.
stick it in my shoe.
Okay, do what?
There are 2 daggers
Yep.
on Dobson. I'm
Put 'em
gonna
in your
stick
boot.
one in my boot.
Okay. All right, you easily get the lantern and creep back in. It's very low on oil, but you did see back over by the shelves lots of extra lamp oil.
Yeah. So then.
Fill that up.
Yeah. Fill
Okay.
it up.
Quit sputtering and lights back up, and you give it to him. All right, you have a nice bright lantern that you just took from the guard.
Hooray! But you don't want it too bright.
Oh no.
Turn it down.
All
So-
right then.
So now what do you do with the animals?
Well, I take the broils out.
Okay, so you stable them for the night? Is that what
Pretty
you're basically-
much. I brush them down. Tell them they've been good.
They're gonna come back all
Okay.
geared up, ready to go, and just waiting.
All right, they are very grateful. They're they're quite foamed up and miserable.
All right, I look around. 'Cause I know we got
You
oats.
do-
Is there anything nice though? There's some apples.
There's some good feed and such.
All right, then. We'll take good care of those horses.
Yeah. All right.
No.
All right.
They're so
Yeah,
pretty low.
you're a good boy, aren't you? Who's only got one lucky eye? You do.
Okay, River, let's go look for our things.
All
Okay.
right.
So we'll go back the way I
Okay.
came out.
Yep.
And
Where y'all
around.
going?
Now there's that guard going back and forth there.
We're gonna go look for our stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, let me know if you find any of my kit, especially my knife. And actually, I checked. Do I still have my bracelet on? It's a sling, but I wear it as a bracelet when it's not in use.
Does it look like a sling, or is it just a
No, it
leather
looks like
bracelet?
cord because it's just a basic.
Yeah, it's still on.
All right, well, got that. And where's my handkerchief?
Still there.
Oh. All right then. Yeah, find my stuff if you can. Yeah.
All
Keep our
right.
eyes
So where
out
do you
for
guys
it.
go? You point out to Moisha the guard.
Yeah, I point out the guard to
It just keeps
Moisha.
bringing right back.
Okay, and Moisha was not looking when, or Katie was not looking when the location of the guard was described.
Back and
so.
forth here.
Okay. And where's the well?
That little dot. So this is
Okay.
where the tables were. That's the dot to the well. You guys are right here.
Okay.
You came out that southern door.
So, the guard is at the
Do you want a
top.
pitchfork for that?
Or the grabber hand behind you.
Grab her hand for the grabber hand.
They just noticed that I'm 8 foot tall in this image.
He doesn't look like a gnome.
I'm a bit on the bigger side.
Okay. So Tori, you take care of the animals.
And take care of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you two
So, the guard is, no, the other guard.
is right at the north
Right
end here.
around the
so-
north end. So, can we slip past the sleeping guard and go behind the other building? The next building
Well,
over?
she just walked right in front of the garden, took the lantern on the
Yeah.
other side of it, and
So,
walked
yeah.
back.
So I that's what I want to do is I want to go through there and go
It's like
around
through
the
here?
back side.
Through here? Or this way? From the east side of the...
You need like laser pointers.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, and sneak around that way. So that's the smith.
Okay.
Okay, so you sneak around that way. You just going with?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. So you do so. Roll your dex. See if you fumble it. When one stands out of the way.
Hang on, I roll dex because it's much better to move silently at this point.
This is an easy check, so
Whoops.
it's not a real move silently. It's to see if they fumble. If they
13 out of 16.
Yeah, see if they fumble it, then they'll make like really loud noise. They're not really. It's not a move silently.
ducks
It's
attack.
a don't screw up
Yeah.
check.
Okay.
That's different than a move silently check.
So when did the goose see them?
What's that? Yeah. That's no kidding.
15 out of 14.
Not so good.
Nope.
So you're creeping along nicely. The dwarf creeping along nicely. The quiet river martial artist steps on a stick that goes crack.
I immediately activate my ring of so
Invisibility.
not quite invisible, mostly
But
invisible.
evasiness, yeah, of unobtrusiveness.
Yeah, ring of
Yes.
unintrusiveness.
Okay.
I only have one ring,
All right.
and yeah,
And sure enough, much to your horror, you do see a couple of geese perk up their heads.
yeah.
Just like
they,
you're here, and they're just in the back of the building. There's a little coop there for them. And you see them perk up their heads and look around. Aw, aw, aw.
very still.
And making little sniff noises through their beak.
They could smell like crazy. They
Aw,
use geese to hunt truffles, so
Oh.
they can smell.
Really?
aw. One of them kind of cranes its head around.
It's not
It's
a
like the
crane, it's a
raptor.
goose.
Sorry. What did I say?
You've been punned.
Huh? Oh. Goes back in.
I start to breathe again.
Yeah, you're just feet away, but it apparently was smelling but couldn't see you, and you remain silent, and
Yep.
it has gone back to nuzzling its face under its wing
I'm gonna give it a solid minute for
Okay.
2 minutes.
to let it go back to sleep.
Yeah,
Okay.
just be like, just gonna wait here.
Okay. Moisha, you're waiting as well?
Goose is
Yes.
actually in
What's-
therapy.
What's that, Farhad?
That particular goose is actually in therapy because it's been feeling down.
Oh.
Take a gander at that joke.
Oh, ouch.
Man. Okay.
So yes, Moisha is feeling particularly wild because he's letting himself breathe,
Okay.
and that seems perhaps questionable judgment.
Okay. Okay.
But is where he's standing at the corner. He's looking to see.
Can't quite see past the other corner yet.
So he's looking to see if there's any cache or pile of
No,
stuff.
not from where you're at.
Okay.
Okay, time goes by, start moving,
Yeah.
join back up with Moisha. Say anything to each other.
No.
Okay. And continue, you're going to go between the buildings now?
Yeah.
Or?
Mhm.
Okay. So you go between them, and as you get, creep around, you finally get to where you can see the well. Pile of stuff there by the well. It's just laid out. Looks like it's been kind of sifted through a little and scattered, but it's pretty much just there.
But the guard is there walking back and
Goes
forth the
back
other
and
building.
forth
So
here.
there's-
And you see now as you're peering, a second one comes this way.
so there's no way to get
And
our stuff without
There
being
are some torches still lit that had been placed around the tables and such that are lighting the area.
seen. Okay.
But they're kind of offset in synchronization. So as you're watching, you see they have their back to it a number of times. And they do a pretty long hike before they turn around and march back.
I have this ring of intrusiveness that makes me unseen when I'm not moving, but I also have a spell that can make you blend in with the background for a small amount of time.
How small is small?
Okay, it's, let me check.
Torrin, you finished with
1
the
to
others.
3 rounds.
Yeah. Whew.
That's what
I
it
guess
is.
I'm done here.
So, like,
Turn
you
the
could
lamp
get
down
there
low.
and back.
Wait for her to finish.
Okay. Well, they're gonna notice the stuff is gone even if they don't notice us.
That's true.
Everyone else is asleep. And those who aren't asleep, well, we can't leave without everyone. I don't know what to do.
Let's leave you there for a minute. Torn.
Well, that's where I put this back. I sneak the lantern back out to the door.
Just Dex. It's an easy
Okay.
check. Just don't screw up. That's all.
Okay. 14 of 13.
All right. So you put the lantern back. You turn around, and you step on a twig he'd left to whittle on. Crack, and he's. And you go back in.
All right, then. Shut the door quietly.
Okay.
And I go back and lay down.
All right.
So without the rest of the party, I don't.
Okay. All right. You go back to sleep. You go back to sleep. You close your stall.
Yeah.
Get under your
lock
blanket.
it.
Get nice and comfy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So back to you two.
Okay. Cast your spell. Let's get our stuff.
Okay. Are we getting all the things or just what we can carry?
Well, just what we.
Yeah.
Your spell won't last
All
that
right, both of you
Yeah.
roll an intelligence check, please.
Okay. 8 out of 18.
Okay.
18 out of 15.
All right, River. Now, Kirsty, what's the most important part of your mission?
The scroll.
Yeah, maybe that might be where you focus. I mean, take what you can carry, but that might be the most important item, perhaps.
I think we should try to get the scroll and then get what we can.
Okay.
Okay. I can stay a little bit longer because my ring lasts for an hour.
Okay.
Okay. That's our plan.
I missed it. What was it?
Okay, so probably I have to wait for an opportune time. Because-
you can.
yeah.
It's easy to synchronize. They're
Well, yeah.
not be doing a good job.
But
For an elite
I will
military
cast.
force.
By the way, if anybody's cold, say so and turn the heater on under the table.
Good.
I have a nice warm sweater.
Okay, but if your toes are cold or anything, so.
I'm gonna cast the spell. Moisha will go in.
Which spell?
Chameleon,
Which just makes her blend in with the surroundings.
Yeah.
Okay.
like protection.
Okay.
And then we're gonna try to get the scroll. I know it's with Torrin's things, so.
You can see it laying out there.
Okay,
What?
so cool.
The scroll.
Yeah.
As they pulled stuff off you, they just tossed it into the pile.
No, I asked if anything was hidden, and because that was hidden like underneath my large hoodie.
Okay, but that was large.
Okay.
They found that. That's a
Okay.
big scroll.
Okay, because I thought it was more like scrolls.
Yeah, but it's in a large case.
Oh,
We
okay.
remember it was when I handed it to you, it was like that.
It's like those mailing.
Yeah,
tubes.
it's a big scroll.
Okay.
You had it
Yeah.
hidden from
It's the
sight.
size of at least one of those vacuum tube bank
Okay.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be a little
Yeah.
little skinnier than that, but close
I
to
was under the
that.
impression it was thinner.
Oh,
than that.
Yeah.
a Pringles
My bad.
can?
Larger than a Pringles can. So in between the two.
Like my water
Pillsbury
bottle?
Grands.
Yes!
Somewhere in that neighborhood,
I'm
you
getting
get
hungry.
the
Wait
idea.
till I go home.
You get the idea.
Okay.
So you had it hidden from sight, which is good, but easily found.
Oh, okay.
So
that's why
yeah.
I was like, we were hidden things found. Like,
Right,
okay.
but little things like, you know, a little dagger that's not easily found, stuff like that, they didn't search it. But that was
Okay.
really obvious. So, yeah, it's just laying there.
Okay. So I might stay, just like make sure, like,
Okay,
and like wait, like hold my position till I like
good.
cross again.
Good.
But
All right, and
Moisha
then Moisha's
can
going to go
be-
do it, and
yeah.
you're going to go retrieve what?
I'll retrieve the scroll
And
and
you see your gear scattered around.
my gear is scattered.
Yeah, it looks like somebody like rooted through all of it at some point. The packs are opened, everything's there, but it's all scattered.
I don't have these anymore.
What, Joe?
I had collected some cool things off of dead Mordredians, and now
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I might not get that cool stuff back.
Or
I should have killed more people while I was. Lesson learned: never don't kill someone.
oh.
Always loot the bodies.
Okay.
I'll just get the scroll
Okay. That's it.
and leave the rest
No
of the stuff.
weapons. Anything.
Well, I'm afraid to get a sword
Okay.
because they're bigger than me.
Okay.
They're way bigger than me.
Okay.
And they seem to know their way around knocking people unconscious.
Okay.
So I don't want to become a threat.
All right. So only the scroll.
So I've got the dagger in my shoe,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna get the scroll.
All right. And Moisha comes back with the scroll.
I'm going to gather my daggers.
Okay, you're gonna go
And-
get your daggers.
Yeah, and I'm grabbing my tea.
Your what?
My tea, my pound of tea.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And
In the cabinet on the right side of the sink in the kitchen,
oh,
go grab that bag. I forgot to. Let's at least show it, and let's remember to do it next week.
Okay.
A
That's
little
our
gift. A little gift from
celebratory
Donna.
drink
Yeah.
next week.
When we finally found out what we're supposed to do next.
So, okay, you gather those up.
yeah.
Scurry on back. All right, Moisha, you're watching while she does that.
Yes.
Okay. All right, you got the items, no problem. Guards, as they do their rounds, you watch, and they don't seem to notice the difference of items missing.
We didn't take much though.
No,
so.
you didn't, but they didn't really seem to look much either.
Mhm.
Now what?
I guess we're going back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Concur.
Hmm.
We'll go back.
Okay. All right, you get back into the stables. It's about 4 in the morning.
Brain freeze.
Um.
I'll go
I'm back
Take-
to sleep by then?
Yes.
Okay.
take the scroll with me and curl up again with Herschel.
Okay, where do you put the scroll?
In the hay.
Okay,
In the
hidden in
corner.
your stall.
Yeah.
Okay. You notice the animals have all been nicely taken care of and groomed and everything, and fed.
I rethink it and I put the scroll on the in the pack stuff for Dobson.
Okay. All right.
I don't need to sleep anymore.
You notice the lantern is back out front, with, of course, it got refilled.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna make
Yeah, you're
sure.
fully recharged.
Yeah.
Oh, gain 1 hit point from sleep plus con bonus.
I didn't lose any
Okay,
hit points.
that's
so.
fine then.
Can I have hers?
You can have yours. You can have your 1 hit point plus con bonus.
Oh, well, I have to wait till I wake up.
Yes,
Yeah.
when you do.
Oh, Don, is my sleep too interrupted because of the horses?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. So she's now gonna do her regular like morning things, so, like pray.
Okay.
And-
morning routine.
Yeah,
do your
like
martial
what am I gonna
arts.
do?
Yeah.
It's like
Everybody else is
gosh,
sleeping.
I have to do this
All
every
right.
night now.
All right, you do that.
And
A
yes.
couple hours later, you all awake to the sound of a rooster crowing nearby, loudly.
Oh, near the end, I would go back into my stables just so
Okay.
they're
All
not annoyed.
So rooster crows. You hear the guard outside, jolt. You can hear his head bang against the wall from the rooster crow. Farhad, you're fully rested. Moisha was... Yeah, we'll say fully... Yeah, you guys got enough hours. Well, you slept most of that time anyway,
Okay.
so you got your full 8 hours.
Okay. There's a
So
lot.
1 hit point plus your con bonus.
I almost up to half.
Woohoo! So, you're all awake now. You hear the stirrings of the little village of people starting to stir as the rooster crows. It's barely any light outside. The rooster seems to be a little
Good thing
early
I got
by
my
your
bucket.
judgment. Yeah.
Are we also fully recovered from any of the effects of...
Other than you still have a splitting headache and burning sinuses, yes.
So still have those effects.
But no penalties. No
Right.
no penalties to your actions anymore.
Have you ever had a headache?
Well,
That costs me pills.
I understand, but it's very painful, but it's not enough to interfere with your functioning worth the point.
It's not a migraine.
Yeah. So, what do you guys do? Torin.
I get up. I use my bucket. I
All
jump
right.
on Dobson in the.
Okay, we'll leave you there. River. Everybody's waking up now.
The guard.
You heard him jolt awake, and
Yeah.
sounds like he's standing up and stretching, yawning.
I'm just waiting for
Okay.
people to be awake finally.
All right, Moisha.
Herschel.
Herschel whimpers and then opens up and looks at you and licks you on your nose.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Okay. Whimpers happily, starts licking
Herschel, I
at you
was
happily.
worried.
Okay.
I was worried.
I'm pretty sure this is not it. This close things are
That is not. It's a big green bag.
big green bag.
Yeah, unless I left it in the trailer still. It might maybe it's still in the
thought you
trailer.
No, you brought it in the
I thought I did.
box. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you put it away somewhere
it
funny.
should be. Yeah, I don't know. All right, don't worry about it, John. Just come on back. Everybody's waking up. So, you're cuddling Herschel, who's happy to see you, who's licking your face happily. Joe.
I get up. I open the gate to my stable. Is there like a water source for like watering the horses for the stable?
You saw a number of water buckets.
But we'd have to leave to get water.
Yes, from the well.
Yeah. Okay.
Which would be funny.
Then I'm gonna
Doing
go
your-
over to Kevin,
What's that?
and I'm gonna go to Kevin
Okay.
and get him ready for the morning.
How so?
Well,
Like,
I'm gonna go over and check on Kevin.
Okay.
And when I see Kevin, I will find that he has been brushed down, and his saddle and bridle have been removed, and all that stuff. And so I'll start putting him,
so you're gonna saddle him up, or you just groom
saddle
him?
him up.
All right,
bridle
saddle him
him,
up.
all that
Okay.
stuff. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
And
Talk.
I'm gonna do
Oh,
that with Dobson too, if I have the time.
okay.
But not Leon.
Okay. Talk and Weevil.
Weevil is trying to brush horrible things off of his body and out of his hair. And
Okay.
his-
Yeah, it's everywhere. In his clothing too.
Oh my
They
God,
crawl
how they
around
get in my
inside.
pockets?
Yeah, up in your legs. Yeah,
And
yeah. They found many places. Yeah.
it's disgusting. And toxic. That's what you get.
Okay. Torin,
All right.
you see Farhad is working on Kevin.
Okay. Amble on over like it's just, a bunk room's like, so, Farhad, what's the plan for today?
We are outnumbered.
Uh-huh.
We are more or less weaponless. We're in the place where we were told to be.
Oh, there's lots of weapons over on Dobson. Well, there was. I took them off because, I had to take the packs off and everything. But you got all them, some crossbows and daggers and swords and stuff.
Sure. No, I understand. Right now, we could flee. But that would mean that we did not fulfill our promises.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what a scroll is. I had it.
The Lord.
See, I had the scroll tucked up where no one could see it right, and it ain't there no more. So I ain't too sure where it's at now.
It's on Dobson now.
Huh?
The scroll?
Oh, there you go. I've got scroll.
Very well.
So
Thank you, River. That's an amazing job. I didn't think of that. I thought if they took that from us, they would have just taken it up to the lady. That was my assumption. But you're a clever one. You're showing your worth in a way I have not seen you before.
You hear someone go,
Yes.
the doors standing open. You see a rather uncomfortable looking looking in, holding a lantern, looking at it because it's going strong, and seeing you guys going about your day, basically. You're supposed to stay in your stalls.
I am in my stall.
They're not.
Oh.
You didn't tell us to stay in the stall. You just told him.
The agreement that I made I would stay on nights.
Stay in the stable. Stay in the stable. I'll get the smith.
All right then.
Stay
I'll
here.
stay in this building. But I
What's
didn't
for breakfast?
stay in this
I don't know. I'll ask. He closes the door and shuttles off. A few minutes go by. You hear a few excited voices from the distance, and you hear booted feet come running up not long after. You don't see Rolf. You see
Rolf's in trouble.
You see the smith and half a dozen others come running up, weapons in hand, fling the double doors open on the north side there, looking like they're ready to fight you guys.
Morning.
And you guys are all just kind of doing your thing.
So
And the smith kind of like tells them, because everybody had their weapons ready, and he gestures for them to go down. And he's like,
The one time I don't want to roll for initiative.
he then takes. Now you said you had a few more Dredian knives and stuff like that, right?
We had a bunch of them.
Yeah, we had a lot of money.
Yeah.
and
So
stuff.
he takes a few of those that weren't, if they weren't on Dobson, they were in the mess, and throws them down on the floor of the stable here. Explain these.
Oh, yeah, we stole them.
Thank you for returning them. They're quite useful. Every time a Mordredian dies, he gives you a present.
I see.
We also stole the horse from him.
That explains that. Do you have the scroll?
Well,
We
yeah.
have the scroll. You had the scroll, but we retrieved it.
You were watched during the night as you did what you did. Looks at the two of you. To see what you would do given the opportunity. You see Rolf coming back, and he's kind of smiling a little bit. And his eyes don't look as dull as they... Like, there seems to be a little more sharpness going on in his eyes than before. And he's just looking at you guys. And you did not try to escape. You didn't try to slit Rolf's throat. Rolf looks over him like...
Like this.
When he pretended to be asleep.
Oh, I thought he really was asleep, because I can understand that. Sometimes you get real tired, even if it's cold night like this. But y'all seem like nice folk. We wouldn't
So
know.
you had every chance to escape or to turn on us, and you didn't.
Only a Cretan would violate a contract in such a way. We made a promise, sir.
I see that. The knight wants to see you next.
Who?
He will decide, ultimately, if you get to see the lady. He points up. It's through the roof, but he's pointing towards the high house. Come get your things. They're scattered over near the well. Gather up your gear. Leave your horses here. Gather your gear. We'll give you a place to put it. Eliminate any weapons you would still have on your person with where we get you to put yourself. We want you to show up in no armor and your nicest clothes if you have them, and no weapons. Yes.
Socrates?
What of him?
Still asleep.
Wake him up.
Hey, wake up.
He moans awake, but comes to.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone's like, see, I told you they're basically good people. I mean,
Yes.
Fairhod starts pulling out a bunch of throwing knives.
Ting, ting, ting.
Yeah.
Hold on to those for now. We will give you a place to put them.
Oh, very well.
So, come with me. Let's go get your stuff. So he takes you, lets you guys go pick up all your gear, takes you over to what turns out, this is the front, looks like a mercantile. Behind it is a small armory and barracks, just filled with all kinds of weapons. The whole back of it, he takes you through a sliding door. It's just filled from one end to the other with all kinds of weapons.
Unfortunately, nothing gnome-sized.
No, it's there. It's all their size. Some of the kids' stuff, but it's still too big.
Two-handed sword.
What's that?
A dagger is a gnome two-handed sword.
Yeah. Anyway, they take you just a little ways down to a barracks room there, and they give you each a bunk where you can put all your gear, and where if you spend the night again, you'll be able to sleep instead of in the stalls. And but they tell you to put all your gear there, and to be honest, and don't take any weapons with you.
all right. Hey, my little knife, that counts a weapon? It's like a little bit.
Yes.
All right.
Anything that could even remotely be a weapon, leave it behind.
Okay.
Looks at your wrist.
Oh, yeah. I mean, don't call
Yes.
that weapon.
So, finish doing that. If you have nicer clothes, I would recommend you put them on. If you would like, we can bring you something to clean yourselves up with.
Yes, please.
All right. So they bring, it's cold water, but they bring you buckets of water to clean up with and everything before you present yourselves to the knight and the lady you want to be your best.
Okay, then.
Okay.
All right, then. We get cleaned up. Hooray!
Okay.
Ooh.
So you do that, and you know
So,
the sun finally rises. You
and
hear
so
the
there's
geese
like-
honking in the yard.
Getting cleaned up. So, Farhad, that contract, it said, it's got to take 10 baths, right? 'Cause I don't remember what, I actually know what the contract says I signed.
Can't hear you.
No audio, Joe.
The contract says you take a bath every week
Every week. All right.
for as long as we travel.
Oh, okay then. So me missing a couple of days when we was, not trying to get killed by the armies, nothing to worry about now.
Missing a day is not a violation.
Oh, all right then. I just want to make certain. I ain't gonna see no one's thorns a swelter on his dead. No, that ain't me. No.
Okay. Anything else you want to do as you're getting ready before you head up to the
Brushing
high
out
house?
my jacket so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
as colorful as
Yes.
possible.
We've gathered all our things together.
Yes.
These are like borrowed clothes, and they have holes in them. I've
Yes.
hurt a couple times. I'm going to pull out that third of a bolt of silk that I got.
Okay.
Oisha, do you think you could pin this up in sort of a robe-like concoction?
Do you have pins?
I got the sewing
No, of
kit.
course not. You're a tailor.
Yes, but I don't have a sewing kit.
Doc
do.
has a sewing kit.
It was in the equipment list as an option to buy.
I didn't see it.
Let's just say you have one. With your background, you would have
Okay.
one. Go ahead. I'll give you that one for free.
Sure.
No, wait. I do. Okay. All right. So you're going to quickly deck him up in his, was it really high-end silk?
Yes.
Super high-end
Yeah.
red silk.
All right. Red. Bright red. Yeah.
It hides the blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to quickly just some sort of toga
Yeah, I'll just
pinned
put
up
it
toga
together.
effect of a high-end silk.
I undress very slowly and redress in the cover.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess River's not in the room.
Yeah, is that while River's around?
No.
That
Okay.
would be a violation of
Yes,
contract.
yes, okay. All right, so you guys all get ready, get yourselves cleaned up.
I feel like the kimono I was wearing, because now I'm wearing the traveling clothes,
Mm-hmm.
is probably very dirty and like has
Yes.
mud on it.
It could,
I-
But they
I
asked
wanna-
if you needed to clean anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask them to
Yeah,
clean it.
they'll take you out to a wash basin. You can
Ooh,
wash it
okay.
yourself.
Yeah.
But they'll show you where to do it.
Cleaned up clothes.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh,
So you guys all get cleaned up. Yeah,
Talk
it's
puts on
time.
his
Laundry.
performance outfit.
yeah.
What's that?
Talk puts on his
All right.
performance outfit.
He puts on his garish performance outfit. You guys get cleaned up and you get ready so that next session you can meet the knight. And hopefully he says yes to you finally meeting the lady.
Hooray!
All right.
Ooh.
Please donate to RPG Research. Go to rpgresearch.com/donate or just click the donate button. You can get a whole bunch of hero points for doing so, in addition to helping us do more studies on the effects of all role-playing game formats and their potential to help improve lives, and our community programs using role-playing games doing exactly that. Until then, please join us next week, Sunday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. right here on twitch.tv/RPG Research for Heroes of the Mist. And they finally get to meet the knight and hopefully the lady. Till then, good night, wherever you may be. Happy gaming. Namarie.
I got nothing this time to go around. The next time it'll be good. You just watch.
Konbanwa.
There's no need to kill the cat.
And good evening.
Science!
And dream well.
No masters will not be fooled again.
Do that again, Joe. We couldn't hear you. What?
No kings, no queens, no lords, no masters will not be fooled again.
Yeah.
Revenge!
Revenge! All right. Good night.